everyone, and welcome to your week. This is going to be your weekly energy forecast for the week of the 10th through the 16th of February. And I start off by saying happy Valentine's to those who celebrate this holiday. Okay, I know not everybody that watches me does, but I just want to put that out there. The important thing is that love should always be the answer. Love should always be celebrated, and this includes love, friendship, and family. Okay, so partnership, love in all its forms. Okay, so let's start with oracle cards. I picked one from the Sacred Travelers Oracle and one from the Romance Angels. And what I get is uncovering treasure. Okay, and what this makes me feel is like there's something that is beneath the surface here that is not being expressed or shown to the world. Okay, so and whatever this is very bountiful, is very big. It could be emotional, it could be talents, it could be gifts, but what I get from this is that it's not truly being expressed. And also, with this dragon being all wrapped up around this treasure chest, it makes me feel like there's something here that we are really protecting. Okay, we are really just watching over it with so much care. Okay, so it says, beneath the surface lies great bounty. So I also get with this dragon that we could be facing fears surrounding a situation, a decision that has to be made. With the dragons, I feel like there is this darkness, okay, this sort of fantasy that we could be just living and inspiring or envisioning, and we can't really fully express it. Okay, we can't express really what we are envisioning. Why? Because we could be afraid of what that means. All right, so that's what I'm getting with that card. Now, with the Romance Angels, I got the card of attraction. Notice how she's smelling the flowers, and you know, the first message that comes up is that we should really take the time to enjoy the present moment, the simple things, you know, stop and smell the flowers. And that's, you know, that's a very common saying that expresses the importance and the power of being fully in the moment and bringing this sense of simple joy to things. Okay, and by you doing that, you attract romantic love. Okay, if you're showing a smile and if you are enjoying yourself, the person that is across the room is going to pick up on that. Okay, nobody wants to come next to the person that is all stressed and tense and grouchy. Okay, so this is really talking about just wherever you are in your love life, even if you're single or partnered up, it's about truly harnessing the power that the present moment has. Okay, enjoying the time that you have together, enjoying the simple things together, enjoying yourself, giving love to yourself as well, but putting all your focus on the moment. Okay, and like I always say, not focusing on what was or not focusing on what will be. Okay, it's very much like the Fool card in the tarot, the major arcana, the Fool card that talks about having a positive outlook on things. And it's not about being carefree, but it's about acting as if so. Okay, so let's start with the tarot. The overall energy is the Ace of Swords, and I got this card in one of my posts that I did last week. I believe it was the one going into the weekend. So this is a card of also showing this protection. Okay, but it's a card about receiving clarity. It's a card about having some sort of clarity on where your stance is, okay? What is it that you authentically see yourself doing and mentally preparing yourself for, okay? Because this is an ace. So aces open up beginnings. Okay, and with that, I'm gonna go into the message for the week because we have the World card, which is a completion. It's a card of reaching the end of a cycle or a chapter, things going full circle. And what I get from this is that there's some sort of ascension or growing up that we're doing here, okay, leveling up. This comes with some sort of cutting ties. What is it that you are leaving behind, or what is it that you're having to cut ties with to open up to some sort of new idea or having some clarity in your beliefs, okay? What you believe and what you do are working in unison to create that integrity, okay? When your actions and your words match, okay? You feel like you are an authenticity. There's a need for being in your authenticity, in your integrity, in your truest form, in your truest self, okay? So as we go on, we have the Chariot card, and holy moly, major arcanas here, okay? We have the last major arcana, and we have the number 7 arcana, which is the Chariot. Okay, and in this tarot, this is the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. It shows the color of the chakras. So here, we have all the colors. And this talks about the 8th chakra, which is like 2 feet above us, okay? It's like connecting us to another realm, okay? So it's about ascending to that, leveling up to another way of thinking or looking at a situation so that we can move forward, okay? The Chariot is a card of obstacles being removed, having to have this determination to move things forward. But how? By facing the darkness, both the darkness and the light within ourselves, okay? So usually, you see this card depicted as a man in a chariot, and you see 2 sphinxes, 1 black one and 1 light one, okay? So to me, it's a card about coming into alignment, your mind, your emotions, working all in the same page so that you can move forward, so that you can have some sort of success, and having the determination to do so. Now, with the World card and the Chariot, there's definite travel, okay, moving. You could be closing on a place, moving to another place, looking for another place, but there's definite movement here. Also, closing out big cycles. These are, you know, birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, things that are big, graduations, okay? You could be traveling to some of these events as well with these 2 cards. But in a general sense, I see a very spiritual meaning here, because I feel like you're closing out or turning a page on a chapter, having this determination to move on. And as you're moving on, you're connecting to those emotions that are very deep. Like I said, uncovering treasure. And like I said before, when I started with these dragons, okay, facing our fears, facing those doubts, facing those very deep emotions is going to take you to a different level of maturity emotionally. Okay, connecting to your subconscious, connecting to your intuition, and letting your heart lead. Okay, and what does your heart tell you? What is it that your intuition is guiding you towards? and follow that guidance. Be able to trust yourself enough to know that your guidance is divine, okay? Now, as we move forward, we have the Five of Cups. There's an illusion here that you are losing something, or you're feeling this very deep sadness, almost like a mourning. You know, this is a card to me of having to refocus, okay? Because you could be focusing on what's lacking, what's missing. And the Five of Cups is a card that, you know, it tells you, you just have to turn around and see what's really there, okay? It's a card about appreciating what you do have, what does go right, and not focusing on what's gone, what's already been, what's already happened, and what's in the past is in the past, okay? So the last card for the week is the card of the Strength card. And I love this because we have the Chariot card, which is the number 7, and the number 8 comes out with the Strength card. And this is a card about resiliency. It's a card about overcoming. Okay, so things could feel right now like you are protecting some sort of deep emotional situation. Okay, it's just how I feel it. It's very overwhelming. And the fact that you can move on to certain things because you're facing some sort of opposition, okay? Having the need to bring things into alignment and connecting to what your heart is telling you, what your own guidance is leading you to do, is going to be the key to taking control of whatever these fears have been that have been keeping you stuck, that haven't let you advance. What the Strength card is saying is that you can overcome anything, that inner strength is there. And what card comes after the Strength card? It's the card of the Hermit. It's the card that tells you that all the answers are within you. And even though it's not coming out in the reading, it did come out in my reading that I did, that I also pulled the Ace of Swords. And this is what I'm saying, uncovering that which is within you. The answers are already within you, but the power is in the present moment. So I hope that this reading serves you all, okay? My guidance is to keep yourself grounded where you have been feeling pulled or opposed in several situations, okay? Keep yourself grounded. Know that you are stronger than you think, and enjoy the present moment fully. This is where your power is. This is where your vote is. This is where your focus should be. All right, so take care. I love you all, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.